set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And he's into the clear. And touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 76 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for, because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both, overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down. It's done. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Vick. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
No gain on the play.
Defense doing their job, really know where to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
On second down, Jackson. And that's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. But now it's third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Andre Johnson, 32 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Got his man complete over the middle. That's done. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up second.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They give him a gain of 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Bob Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 23.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
you should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession now.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So here's Vic following the interception. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Reggie Wayne, 43 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get to... The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 40.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Vic into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Flushed out right. He gets it left side to Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez.
Jackson.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And 9. at the Patriots.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. And Jackson throwing once more. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Joseph's got it. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Now here's Johnson. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Now Bush on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
The tackle made at the 20.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, it's Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick buying time to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The reception good for 7. It's third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Michael Vick, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easy.
And there he goes. Reggie Bush. Touchdown, 49ers. Reggie Bush. 32 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Visitors, nothing.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Stop. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Jackson on 3rd and long. He is going to find Hill here. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down by
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Ball carried by the
on 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive 1st half to get that lead. Steps away to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Jackson now throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Greg Joseph on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
visitor.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
47 is the mic. 47 is the act.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And going deep for Hill. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over at first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry. Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down.
On the ground, this is Jackson. Touchdown! A big play there. 58 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now Bush on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive starts with a completion, left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
35-yard line.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
The line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Third and short yardage, Vick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. On first down, Bush. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Bush, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
16-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Reggie Wayne there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 21. Visitors 11.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now Jackson on first down, being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
15 yards on the play, first down. They'll run here with Bo. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Dancing to his left. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Jackson. He may try and run for this. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Vick. Looking deep downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They'll take over first.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Evan Ingram.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Buying time to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
On the keeper.
We got a plane to catch.
Down at the 31.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now Michael Vick. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
To the ground and incomplete.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Watch out for Hill on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
At their own 49-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
18.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular.
To kick off for the Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
On first down, it's Jackson. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They come up short here on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Punt formation for the Raiders.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
On the tackle.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Raiders, 48.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. 20. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
On second down now. It's Jackson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Gannon flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Complete to Jason Witten. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rolling to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson on first down. And going deep for Hill. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play action with Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
6. Visitors, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Gannon. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
23-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Steps away to his left. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Take him down.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up
a big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jackson. Forced out to his left. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mild.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
47's the mic. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Taken down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
29-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
47's the mic. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike's 47.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
11-yard line.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16.
On the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 16, Jackson being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And Sanders now to return. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Glover on the tackle.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, it's Sanders, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Mix the score. Our home team 7. Visitors nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses. Without
a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Now he'll escape to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And some room to work. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 7.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Complete to number 80. A gain of
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Now he's forced out left and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now Sanders. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Let's go, Hattie. Let me what you got. What you got, Hattie?
This time, Jackson will throw it. Left side here to Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's good.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play.
You know, I have to be really happy after that play. The offensive line, to be able to create space in that situation when everything's jammed in and everyone knows you're going to run it, that's a big time play.
Because you're probably just thinking, hey, let's get to the 4 or 5 and get some breathing room, right?
That's all you're asking for. That's all your punter's asking for. Instead, he's not necessary now.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Jackson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game now. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Marino. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
40-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Right at the line of
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, Marino. This one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Marino. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, Marino. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Marino here from the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Tony Gonzalez. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught off a deflection. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And they're going deep for Hill. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 44 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that hit